Thank you again for joining us for NerD&Theorists doing NerD&D. So we are back after, what was it, like 2 months of a break, which it's been far too long, and we're just eager to get back to it. But as you can see, as part of our crew, we're missing Aidan and Kerry playing Cadell and Orabella. Hope to have you back next time, but we're hoping to be rolling on regularly with 2 weekly episodes so we can get these cracking all of this year. So, New Year, and I hope everybody had a great holiday season. But previously on Hatheria, it's been way too long. I've got a new mic and knocked it. I'm sorry. That's going to happen a lot with my new mic. I'm sorry.
You'll do that with this model mic.
I will. So yes, you were waiting around in Garden Springs, waiting for news from Meridian's contacts to see if they can dig up any kind of information on Cromwell Leetern, one of the heads of state, as to whether he can be trusted or what his intentions are to do with this artifact of some sort of unknown power that you've managed to acquire for him under contract. But whilst you're hanging around, there's an arena, and you're like, well, let's sign up and earn a bit of cash. Last 2 sessions, you've been round 1 and round 2 respectively. Now, tonight, we are in the final, or the finale of the arena fight. There's a lot of excitement for this fight. So,
From you at the moment, we're a little bit anxious.
yeah, well, after the last one, last 2, in fact, thinking of which, I'm not going to music.
I'm going to be bleeding heavily from the aim.
Not yet. So, excuse me. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll work on it. No promises. Apologies, I seem to have not put any music on. We'll start with the melancholy music. Nice background tunes.
Roll20, don't we? Didn't got it open.
No, we don't use Roll20 anymore, mate.
Oh.
It's Foundry.
It's been that long.
Are you not in Foundry yet?
No.
Oh, it's been too long. There we go. We're all amateurs.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Link in chat.
There's the link in our chat, in Discord chat, not WhatsApp chat. That link will bring you into.
Continue. I'll get there. Continue on without. Yeah, I'm Halo Master Chief. Yes.
Come join. Right, there we go. So, yeah, well, I may as well head straight into the arena for now. So, I may as well go straight into intense music then.
Start to fight.
There we go. The arena. There we are. So you should be loading into there any time now. The delay does annoy me a little bit, but there we go. So, before you're kind of being led out, you're kind of led towards the gateway, towards being led out into the arena proper.
We had a short rest and stuff, hadn't we? So.
We say short rest. It was a short rest, magically induced short rest, which we sorted out at the end of last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but as you kind of reach the kind of gateway to go out, somebody that's a little bit more smartly dressed than usual. My mic's sinking. In fact, falling off my shelf. My apologies. There we go.
We apologise for this technical
Apologies.
issue.
Technical problems. Now, we've been 2 months away, and I just saw my mic just slowly sinking away. I was like, where are you going? What? Right, so, yeah, there's a gentleman there, or a person there, stood there beyond the usual kind of crowd that you see. and he's a little bit more smartly dressed than most. And you recognise him as the gentleman who runs the arena.
From slowly sidles to the back.
Yeah. And so he kind of comes out and kind of arms wide greeting you all. Like, "Oh, you all are amazing. Oh, I've never expected anybody to get this far. But you all have lived up well beyond expectations," and starts looking around the entire group, at which point you see Binmeyer cast a spell, and he just says, "You'll deal with me and me alone as a representative of the group." And he was just like, and then he suddenly just focuses on Binmeyer and doesn't look at anybody else whatsoever. And literally just focuses only on Binmeyer, like he's the only person in the room. So yeah, and he was then just goes on, it's like, "Oh, you're all so amazing. Good luck out there. But there's going to be a few other people joining you out there."
Why?
Yeah.
Are they fighting with us or against us?
And he doesn't even register the fact that you've said anything, and then Binmar's like, "So, they fighting for us, or is that our opponents?" He's like, "Oh, no, they're fighting with you. It's a grand event, this one." And he turns and kind of shows as three other people kind of step forward. There's two that are kind of wiry, that you don't think much to them, the looks of them. But there's another one, massive fella, really huge, but he has a mask on, which has a looks like it's got a great slash mark across the mask. Doesn't like penetrate through the mask as such, but has left this scar across this metal mask. At which point you can see that they've kind of used that slash mark in the mask, and then put a little bit of purpose, like filigree on it, just to make it look like an arrow. And
the black arrow.
This is the black arrow.
Do I recognise either of them, or are the ones out of the mask as part of the crew, or are they?
No. They look nervous and a bit fresh-faced, but they just kind of like, they look very much like they're sticking very close to the Black Arrow, just to like they don't know what they're doing, but he's a veteran. We'll just stick with him. I'm sure we'll be all right if we just stick with him. That kind of attitude. So. Yes, they very much are just fresh-faced and a bit worried about what they're going to face.
Okay.
And the Black Arrow has one massive sword on him. So and that's it. Not much of any other kind of. Very much kind of a Cadell get-up, and just the basic leathers. There's no actual armour to speak of. Mask.
Not a single bow. I'm disappointed.
No. It's all just a name.
The actors.
Yeah. Stage name.
Yeah.
So, you, and then he beckons for the doors to open, and the guys operating the gates just creak these gates open wide, and you are led out into the arena, and
still.
Yeah, I'm still in Hatheria.
Oh yeah. Alright, bear with me a moment.
There we go, loading arena.
There you go.
98%.
Oh yeah.
My apologies. Items, not items.
Here, Hector, do you want to get on a horse?
I was just thinking that myself.
Yes, your horses were just still near the gateway. They kind of pulled them inside while some other events were on, and Arabella then starts leading. Well, I say leading them back out. They just follow Arabella as a mental command tells them to. They are just magical horses for anybody who's watching. They were summoned last time on, but her spell, as long as she's concentrating on it, they are still around as war horses to do as she wishes. Now I just need to create some NPC tokens. Is one thing it's been too long. I just do not have the tokens at hand for the extra people that are going to be out.
You do that. I'm just looking at the meal that's been laid out on the balcony above us. That looks all right. That a leg of ham.
Oh, that's not for you.
Really, really big avocados. What looks to be giant kiwis, and a couple of sets of. Well, I imagine they're roses actually, and not for consumption, but you never know. Very nice.
Edible roses.
Yeah. On the other side, what have they got? Oh, they've got nice feast. They've got a whole hog roast. Suckling pig. Looked after in this arena.
Yeah, well, if you're rich enough, yeah, you get looked after
exactly.
anywhere if you throw money at something.
Here, after all, money does talk.
It does. It really, really does. And if you're not earning any, then nobody cares.
Yeah.
They'll do as tokens. Pop. Aw.
I was well conservative with my spell usage, wasn't I? I remember now. I remember thinking that. Yeah.
We're all being super careful.
And we're still alive, so it
Arabella,
works.
who's had to use most of her all of her first level.
Scorpions last time, wasn't it? It was scorpions who were like poisoning.
It was
giant scorpions.
Yes, they were, and they were nasty.
They were nice.
That's just really annoying that I can't. I'll just have to. Sorry, my apologies. I'll use giant scorpions as them.
As the people.
Yeah. I don't have anything of appropriate size to hand, unfortunately. Monsters. Oh, monsters. I'll get something acolyte. There we go. That'll do. That's better.
Yeah.
There we go. 3 people.
3 acolytes.
There you go.
Wasn't that a margarine from the 1980s?
The free acolyte.
Thinking of Vitalite.
Oh, Vitalite.
Not acolyte at all. So yes, you're led out, and the black arrow just goes straight out to the middle.
Oh.
And these 2 just follow him. No, not in the slightest. It's all a stage name.
Is he black?
No.
Oh. Right, well, I'm going to call myself the Green Kit Kat from now on then, because clearly trading standards means nothing in this arena.
Not in the slightest. So.
Can I go to the other side of where he is then?
You should have control of you. There you go. You can go wherever you like. So you just have to tell me where you want Cadell and Arabella.
I think Cadell. I assume Rash, you're going to do Cadell.
Yeah, Cadell probably. Maybe...
You and Cadell guarding the entrance to this bottom half each.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'll go
down there.
I'll go like there, and Cadell go 2 squares to the left of me. Yeah.
There.
I suggest then Arabella and Meridian take up positions either side of me and 1 square apart.
Yeah.
Back.
Like there.
Yeah, for now. Yeah, and Meridian.
And where do you want the horses?
Well, Andrew, do you want to ride a horse?
I don't want to ride a horse.
You don't want to ride a horse. I think Cadell probably does, doesn't he?
Probably not, to be honest. He's got two-handed weapons. He doesn't want one to ride a horse
Nah.
because he's not
he's
as
not
good
gonna-
a he's
not gonna
not
ride
as
without
good a
the reins,
rider
yeah.
to not ride without holding on for dear life. I mean, Orabilla might get away with it, but what do you want to do with your horses?
Send
Let's
them
keep them-
like
Keep them in the middle so they can charge, or keep them out there as fodder.
out there as fodder, I think.
All right, out here.
Maybe a bit further up, a bit closer.
One on each side of this wall.
One on each side, like
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Yeah. Right,
All right.
just give me 1 second. I just got to pop my head out of the room for 1 second. Hang on.
No worries. So, Gaz,
Yes.
I know it's been a long time ago, but you figured out how to rotate your tokens.
I did, yes.
How did you do it?
How did I do that?
Yeah, how did you do that?
Oh no, because I was using.
Back. Apologies, forgot I ain't got a
No
button
worries.
on it with me.
Hang on. I feel like it was Alt and the scroll wheel. Oh, no. Shift and the scroll wheel. Shift and scroll wheel. There you go.
There we go. I was going to say because I'm using a funny mouse pad thing that I couldn't
There you
get
go.
used to.
Fine.
Yeah,
we
you
figure it
can do it
out.
back,
It's
so-
all... Yeah. Suddenly, Meridian was like...
I was standing on the edge for most of the
Like,
battle,
what was
wasn't I?
going on with you? Right. So, yeah. So, you position yourself. The crowd cheering. In fact, let's get the crowd on, shall we? I know it gets annoying after
Right.
a bit, but let's...
Rash,
I'm
what,
gonna,
what D20 are you rolling?
Go with this, beauty. Beauty.
Nice one. I'm going to deploy my cannon now, by the way, before we start, so I don't have to waste an action later.
Fair enough, you can do that.
It's going to be a healer cannon.
A healer cannon, you remember that? Your cat token being used as your cannon. At some
There we
point,
are,
I'll
yeah.
have to sort out your proper tokens for your cannons, but it's on my to-do list.
Immediately going to shoot off.
Aye.
Remember what?
Right.
So let me just do
What
that
spells
now.
have I even got?
Like, family friendly.
It can't be helped. It is what it is.
So, where's it spawning? On your shoulder?
For now, in that space. No, yeah, on my shoulder for now. Actually, may as well.
There you go. Is it 10 feet?
It is 10 feet. That'll get everyone
Then
more
everybody,
Nice.
except for
which
the
is-
3 chumps that have joined you.
A total of 9 temp hit points
Each.
for everybody each.
Nice.
There you go.
Maybe we'll be
Why have I
set and
still
ready for
got
this.
snow?
Snow?
On me.
Oh, they've
There
probably
we
just
go.
not updated that.
Yeah.
They've
'cause
been
they're
very
short
busy
casting,
at D&D Beyond.
Wizards
Well,
of the Coast.
they've had a lot of press releases.
They've
a lot of
they've
fires
been
to
very busy. They've been very busy fighting fires, let alone sorting the snow out.
fight. It's true.
Sorry, but anyway, we're not putting an official release out on that. That's a conversation for another day. Right, so you getting yourselves ready. You can hear the
Yeah.
you can hear the crowd getting very eager for what's about to happen, and then the 2 big gates, one to the north as you're
Ones we
looking
just
at the
came
map
at.
just
Oh.
now, and one to the south, both open up, and then out of which steps 2, well, one from each giant apes.
Giant apes.
Yes.
I thought they looked like trollish for a moment.
No, they're not trolls. They're apes.
No. You zoom in, they look very apish.
Yes,
Silverbacks.
they are. And they are massive. They are really, really huge.
Nice.
It's
Okay.
George from Rampage.
So,
And Dr. Zaius.
we will get things started. I've not. I'm so ill prepared. I've had so much to sort out. I'm terribly sorry.
Before we roll for initiative, can I cast a cantrip?
Ooh, well, depends what you're casting.
I'd like to cast
Fireball.
That's
minor
not a
illusion.
cantrip.
I'd like to cast minor illusion in front of the closest giant ape.
Well, I would have said yes on the proviso that you had a little bit of time before they actually stepped out. But then you wouldn't have known which doors they were coming out of. You wouldn't have, if it was just a general, I want to do whatever, then yeah, but you wouldn't have known what doors they were coming out of.
Right, fair enough.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
I was only going to try and cast a 5-foot banana in front of it to see if it threw it off its face.
Nothing like stereotypes.
None whatsoever.
No.
Is that racial profiling? Am I going to get done for by monkey cult now?
These are carnivorous. They don't eat vegetables. Only eat adventurers.
Yeah,
think
yeah.
you'll find a banana-
Diet of pure
I think you'll
adventure.
find a banana isn't a vegetable.
Is it a nut?
It's a seed, I think, isn't it?
Is it?
Is it a seed?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's one or the
We're
other.
maybe digressing at this point.
We are.
Anyway,
So
yeah.
roll for initiative, please.
Yeah.
Oh, Grom. Grom rolls a 5. D20.
Meridian.
Cadell. I'm guessing I'm doing Cadell.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Well, I was going to say he rolls with advantage, but if you rolled a
Yeah, I
natural
rolled
20,
two.
that's that one.
I rolled 2 anyway. Before he gets initiative. Advantage even. So he's 21 initiative. I'm
So, Cadell, 21. Meridian,
17
17. Hector,
with the new
10.
dice.
10 was that?
10 for me, yeah.
Righto. Orabella,
12.
12. Grom,
5.
nice. Right.
Yeah. Bringing up the rear.
Yeah. Right.
Oi, oi.
You're doing them all tonight.
And that one needs to be adjusted. Right. So then, first up is Cadell.
Naturally.
Naturally,
He's like
for a
great.
nat 20, he should be. If he wasn't going first, I'm sure you'd be very worried.
Yeah, so I'll rage with Cadell.
Rage. Yeah.
What's his mood?
What's his mood? Rage.
What's his mood like? Angry. Betrayed.
Rage.
He's got
Yeah.
40 feet of movement on it.
Yeah, something ridiculous. Yeah, he's
So I think
ridiculously
probably-
long legs.
He ain't gonna get to it and be able to attack. Oh, he could attack. Yeah, I'll take the full 40 and just run
Okay.
full pelt
Oh,
at it.
Jesus Christ, Cadell.
Full pelt at it.
Yeah.
He gets
Good job, I gave him them bonus hit points.
Yes.
2 attacks, doesn't he?
No. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, he does.
he
Yeah.
does, yeah.
2 attacks
Yeah.
with his main weapon.
Is he +7 to hit by any chance?
He is.
Possibly.
Yes.
I feel like he is.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a 19 to hit.
Is he +7 or +6?
He is.
Is he?
Well, looking at his profile, he's +7.
Oh, well, there you go then. All right.
Yeah, it's +7. Yeah, so it's 1d8 +6. 19, does 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Okay.
Excellent. Right, we've got a
Oh,
benchmark.
7 +6. 13?
13.
Yeah, 13 damage.
13 damage.
First swing.
First swing.
Okay.
Nice one. Second.
Second one is a 10 +7, so 17 to hit.
That still hits. These are very big creatures.
And it's a 7 again, so another 13 damage.
Okay.
Oh, it's not
Another
bad.
13
26
damage.
in the first couple of swings.
Yeah, that's all right. Is that? That was a good opening volley from
Storming in there.
the raging
Oh,
mad captain. Yes.
Sorry,
Raging.
just-
Ooh,
Cadell.
Oh, someone just opened the door.
You said what was?
I'm just working out the initiative of the creature. I have to roll initiative for the creatures as a group. Bear with me. I forgot about the war horses.
Of course.
He's, that's Cadell over. Anyway.
The war horses are on a 14.
A 14. Just remember. So actually, that's just before Orabella anyway.
Yeah, so horses go before Arabella.
Yeah. So if I just say it's Arabella's turn, just go, I'll do horses first. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Meridian up.
Yeah.
It's a rarity, this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Meridian's normally dead last.
Normally, yeah, it's Grom's turn this time.
Yeah.
right. I can't remember how to Meridian.
It has been a little while since we've last been on.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have brought a bloody mouse down. This is a nightmare trying to use this pad on this.
Using a ThinkPad's touchpad to try and do this. Good luck to you.
There we go. Right. Measurement stick. 65 foot from me to the monkey.
Do not forget the ones below us.
Yeah.
Ones?
Well, the one. Let them deal with that one for now.
Oh, I see what you mean. Let the Vitalites deal with the... Yeah,
Vitalites.
Right, so I'm gonna mooch over...
Oh, he's brave.
Yeah. He's a moochin. You need to change it back to token select art from your measuring thing.
What I pressed?
No, you're still on measuring.
Bloody... Oh, yeah, sorry. Don't worry, Critical Role. You're safe.
For now. Next week we'll have us act together.
Next week we'll all be together and sorted.
Yeah, and you'll be on fucking Pathfinder.
So, what is
Right.
Meridian doing?
Meridian is going to 50 foot to monkey.
Ape.
Ape, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's going to be Fireball because I haven't cast Fireball for so long.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it 4th level, and I need to make sure that I don't set fire to Cadell.
I'd say that's easy enough because there's nothing else in the area
gonna say,
between
as long
you
as I
and
cast
targeting out
it,
to the left.
yeah.
Yeah, cast it off to the ape's left, and then
Left,
yeah.
Just watch out for the crowd.
They are a bit of a way up as well, so I'd say it's
Aye,
fine. Yeah.
So the ape has to make
Oh, yeah. Is it a dex save?
Dex, isn't it? Yeah.
dex saving throw, yeah.
Alright, and that is a 14.
That is your DC, I think.
Is it, if he's equal to my DC, is that a save?
It is, yeah.
Bastard. Right.
So it's half damage.
Right. Half damage. 9d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's a good
6,
chunk
7,
of d6. Is that?
It is, yeah.
2, 3, 4,
Over
5,
into the
6,
40k box to get that money out.
9. No, these are all D&D ones.
Oh,
Right. Oh, that was nice. Right. So that's Christ. Right. What have I got? 5, 10, 20, 30. So 15 damage.
15.
15.
Very nice. Very nice.
lightly charred ape.
Yeah. He's fair on that side. It looks a bit singed, a bit darker than it is on the rest of it. But yeah, it doesn't like the fire. It doesn't look like it did any kind of damage, but as a creature, yeah, it doesn't like fire just spontaneously erupting from nowhere. That's a thought. No, okay. Yeah, sorry, carry on. It is now the ape's turn.
Ah.
Got slightly distracted by the fact that the fireball just erupted from nowhere, or seemingly nowhere. I just rolled to see if I could figure out where it came from. It didn't. So, not that clever. So, it will then take 2 fist attacks at Cadell. And that's a natural 1 for the first roll for the ape. That's it's not going very well. Yeah. Then it's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Yeah,
It's going to do it.
yeah. So then that does... Where are my other ones?
Mountain of dice.
A lot.
15 damage to Cadell, halved down to 7.
That's not
He's
even
got,
taking his 10 hit points out,
I
yeah?
was going to say he's 10 hit points need adding, so you can just add him 2 10 hit points.
Ah, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not even on him. Hang on. Forget you don't have access to them either. Like, damn it.
Yeah.
Annoyingly.
Yeah. Alright, hang on. Campaigns. View campaign. Cadell and Orabella. I am not opening up anybody else's, or except for Binmeyer's, just in case.
Just in case we need him.
Just in case. He is there, and he is technically on your team.
In the management capacity, largely, but you never know.
Cadell. So, did Cadell heal up to max hit points last time? Because
No,
he's still currently on 56 now. Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, he was
So,
on the next to no hit
2.
points after the thing.
Ah, right.
He didn't have his.
He did take a right old beating, didn't he?
he?
And for some reason, he's been given an inspiration point.
Yeah.
I'll take that off him. Right.
I was going to say, I can't take that off.
Yeah, I've done it. And Orabella, I might as well give her the temp as well. How much was the temp? 9, was it?
9.
Yeah.
9?
Right. Where were we? Yes. The next ape. Right. They're both rolled pretty well. So him not being engaged will come round this side somewhat. And then, in fact, just to there, we'll pick up a rather large rock from there and launch it. Actually, at Grom, just because you're in the middle of the group. You're just aiming for the middle of the group, basically. It was a group of people. You launched it.
Okay.
Let me just check range. Oh, precise. Nice. Precisely at the edge of range. So, that is 21 to hit.
Oh, bear with me.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
It hits. I'm just working out whether it was worth the cast and shield. It is not.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
It matches it, but doesn't beat it.
So, I need to sort out this dice thing because I can't struggle to get my d6s up.
I don't like the number of dice you're rolling here.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's only 7d6.
Only 76. Okay.
20, 33, 39 points of damage.
Jesus. Ow.
Not
Is what I have to say there.
Yeah,
I'm looking
he just
rough.
picks this big boulder up and just launches it across, just at the group, basically. But because Grom was in the middle, you were the one taking it. Yeah, and just clips you as it gets launched at you. Yeah, that was a nasty big bit of bludgeoning damage.
You're not wrong.
So that is that ape's turn. Orabella. Oh, well, in fact, horses. Horses.
Right. Both horses. Actually, no. The horse here, this one near me, that one's going to make its way. I'll draw on the map for you. Hang on.
So I was bringing up the horse stats. Sorry, yep, go on.
Got 60 feet, so that one's going to get into a position where it can consider charging. So it's going to go to about. I'm going to go there, say. See where I'm measuring.
There, okay. It'll kind of force its way between.
It should be. It can go around the side if it needs to. If it needs to go 60 feet over here.
It can do it.
that
It'll
too.
just knock people out of the way. Whereabouts are you going, sorry? Measure that out.
Just put it in front of the meridian.
Yeah, that'll be alright. And I'll just turn it around. I just like things to be right. And is that it? That's all that's doing for now. Yep.
That's all that's doing. It can't reach anything, so that's all right. Can the other one charge into the flank of this one?
That's kind of like rocks and such that's in the way. It's built up as kind of a bit like a dry stone wall made of massive
It goes
blocks.
25 to there, and then goes 30 to there. It's got 5 feet left on its movement. Oh.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Yeah, and then just charge in. It has to charge 20 feet, I think. Hang on.
Up to the.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine then.
So.
Ooh, gosh, straight into the side.
Roll to hit. Plus 6 to hit, which is a 13.
That just hits.
Oh, I didn't expect that. Right, okay.
They're big. They are very big, and the bigger something is, generally, it's quite easy to hit. But unless it's got armor.
Take a DC 14 strength save.
Strength. Oh well, strength should be right. So
maybe not.
Oh yeah. 18. Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. And then it's doing 2d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage, which is 5, 3. So 12, 8 plus 4. 12 damage to that one.
12. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Orabella
Well
then.
then. Let me have a look.
After such a long break, it's hard enough doing your own character again, let alone somebody else's as well.
I've been trying to work Arabella out for the whole time. Right, hang on, how far is she?
Bear in mind, she is still concentrating on a spell.
She is, I got that, don't worry. Right, so she's going to go all out with this one. So can she go here, which puts her exactly 30 feet away? Or, no, here,
Was it there? Yep.
Yeah, and then... Oh, one down, I think, actually, to get in it.
I know.
Yeah,
I saw you
one
measure
down.
it out, and it was right.
Yeah,
so I just can't
And I
remember
just
which square it
completely
was.
forgot where I was. Okay, so she's going to stack her 4th level as well and cast Blight.
Blight. Okay.
Yes. So it needs to
Is that
make
a
a save. It needs to make a con 14, which it probably will, but you never know.
14. Oh, you never know. You never know. Oh yeah, it's a total of 20.
Okay, so it takes half damage on the 8d8 he's about to roll.
Ooh, lovely.
So let me just I'll find 4. There we are, and I'll roll twice. And that one's gone off the game board. So we got 7, and an 8 is 15. Oh, where's the other one? We had one there. I completely lost another dice on my desk. Oh, no, it's at the back there. Okay, 15, another 5 is 20, and at the back is a 1, so 21. So 10 damage.
Okay. I was expecting more than that.
Yeah, so was I. Oh, no, hang on. That was the first 4 dice.
I was going to say, that sounds really low. That, yeah.
Nice. Apologies. And then we have got...
So how much that was?
3...
How much was on the first volley?
21.
The first one, 21 on the first volley, and the
21.
second volley is a 6, and a 5 is 11. A 7 is 19. No, a 7 is 18, sorry, and a 3 is 21 again.
Vol.2.
20.
21.
Yeah, half
21,
down to
yeah.
21.
So
Yeah.
it's still, yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
So that's her action.
Ooh,
And
yeah. Fair enough.
Good action.
with
That was a lot of a massive chunk of damage. So yeah, so
Yeah.
Arabella just kind of steps out, casts this almost sickly dark blacky green kind of magical energy, which then kind of stretches out to this ape, which when it kind of hits it, consumes it, or bits of his fur almost starts kind of dying, and like boils and sores start coming out on it, and yeah, it's nasty spell.
yeah, excellent.
That's
Very good.
Arabella done, because that was your movement.
Movement and
Bonus
action,
action.
No bonus action to take.
Okay.
Can't cast
Hector.
a spell, so yeah.
Well, actually, before Hector's turn, my apologies. Before Hector's turn,
Black arrow.
the Black Arrow, all he does is pretty much just tells his companions to engage this ape. They kind of take a few steps forward, but don't actually want to engage, which is fair because he's telling them to, but they don't want to particularly do that. But he just moves up and stands between Hector and Meridian.
I don't trust him.
Seems like a bit of a pussy.
You say
And
that to him,
that's-
he
then
stands
it's-
next to you.
You seem like a bit of a pussy as you're looking up at him. Then now it's Hector's turn.
Okay. I don't think I can get within range this fucking thing. Let's see.
It's a bit of a squeeze as well to get past a warhorse and that brick wall. Well, stone wall.
Yeah.
You could get past it, but it's half movement across that little gap.
So this section here would instead.
I'd say you'd be able to move 5 feet forward, and then the next 10 feet or so takes 20.
Alright, so 5. So 25 gets me like there.
Yep.
I have like 5 feet to there.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, can I throw my spear at it?
Yeah.
Oh, narrow.
I do, but
Cracking it.
yeah.
Options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, I remember you using it previous.
5 plus 11, so 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. It's that kind of close miss that kind of looks like it does hit, but just kind of gets matted in a bit of fur and doesn't actually penetrate the skin.
I'll just pull my halberd up and ready it.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Right. Grom.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
Wow, I've just seen how many hit points you're on.
Yeah, taking a health potion for yourself is a bonus action, right?
That's correct. For yourself, yes.
Good. Then I shall raise my alchemy jug with the ale in it to my lips, and I will take a big swig to engage.
doesn't
my
have to be a
amulet of the
pint.
drunkard.
And
What?
because with the Amulet of the Drunkard doesn't not have to be a pint.
Oh, yeah.
At which point, because of the quantity, it'd have to be an action.
So 6 whole seconds.
Potions
Fine,
are
I'm proud
like
of that.
tiny.
Yeah, you're not wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same effect, but it's a significantly more liquid.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I will. Do not like where that is. Right. So I will. Wander over here and crouch. Is there any cover from there? Yeah, there must be.
Yeah.
some cover
Yeah.
from that wall
There's
behind there.
there's the
Yeah.
wall there, but there's no cover like to the south of you.
No, there'll be cover
Yeah.
cover to the north, yeah?
Yeah,
I'm relying on
Well,
everyone in
like-
between me.
Yeah. Between
So I'm
you
gonna
and
walk
that
over
northern
here.
ape. Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm going to walk over there. I'm going to down a pint, engage my amulet of the drunkard, and roll 4d4 plus 4 to get hit points back,
Okay.
which is a 3, a 4, a 4, and a 3. That will do nicely. So that is 18 hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
Which I will heal, which gets me back in the game a bit, but not great. And then as a bonus action,
Grog just gets his booze out in the middle of a fight. Like,
I feel better now. Yeah, as a bonus action, I will hex this bad boy down here.
Okay.
And I will hex him for... Oh, God, what shall I hex him for? I'll hex him for strength.
Disadvantage on strength checks.
Combat state. Visibility. Status effects. Oh, hang on. They're tiny. Hang on. Zoom in.
Yeah.
Hex. That one. That'll do. Yep. So, what are you hexing him for? Sorry.
Strength checks.
Strength text. What does that give disadvantage? Was that?
This had disadvantage on all checks. Not saves, sadly, but checks.
Checks. Right. Okay. Okay. Very well. That's Grom done then. That's movement, bonus, and action. So then it is Cadell.
Oh wow. I think
Back to the
just
top of the
take
round.
Take the 2 swings and the.
It's 3 swings because he has
Yeah.
offhand weapon. So
I was going to say, are you holding two-handed or one-handed?
yeah, you can still use your main weapon two-handedly, which would turn it to a D12 instead of a D8. But you'd miss out.
Some of us have to use 2
There's a
hands to handle our
D10.
weapon.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a D10.
Oh, it depends which way you want to do it.
Yeah, your D10 if you're handling it with both hands. If you're handling it single-handedly, it's a D8, but then you get an extra attack with your warhammer.
Yeah,
You get a third chance at a D8.
I'll do the D8.
If nothing else, each time you hit, you're doing +6 damage because of your rage. So.
First one's a 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
The second one is a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
D8. Oh, that's a 7 again. The job light.
Keeps choking him.
So what's the total damage on that?
13 damage.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, it's a natural 1 on the TA one.
Oh dear, no. No. Right, no. Yeah, first swing was swinging a mess. Yeah, just raging, just constantly swinging your sword and hammer at it. Yeah, and you. At one point, your warhammer just clips the floor and it just stumbles a little bit, but no, you're not.
That's it done.
Okay, great stuff, Meridian.
Is that horse blocking my line of sight?
Yes, war
Your
horses
hobbits with
are
legs.
huge.
And then this thing off to my left.
That's
is
a
that
pit.
Just a pit.
Yes, there's no
Right,
spikes in
I
it.
can
It's
see
just a
over
pit.
there.
Yeah.
Right, okie dokie. So, I want to move.
That'll give you line of sight.
Right, okay. And does that leave me with enough movement to get back in there afterwards?
Yeah, you've only used
I
10
don't
feet.
like being-
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, cool. I don't like being that.
Yeah, rock throwing
exposed.
I was going to say, I've got both eights line of sight from there. So we're going to go for 3rd level Scorching Rays, which is 4 rays.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's only 3d8. I mean, d20s. Is that a d20? Yeah, right. So 4 d20s to hit,
Okay.
plus 6. Yeah. Right, so we have. Oh my god. Right, so we've got 14 is
14.
my lowest.
All right, well,
Yeah.
that does not hit. Oh, no,
Right.
14, sorry. 14 does, sorry, my apologies.
13 hit
Yeah,
previously,
yeah, sorry, my apologies. Yeah, 14 does
Oh,
hit.
well, they all hit then. Because
Oh, there you go,
other
then.
two...
Was there,
the other
I'm
three
assuming
I've
there was
got-
no nat 20s then.
There wasn't, no. I rolled a 19, 2 18s, and an 8.
And they're all going at the same ape, yeah?
I get +6, and they're all going to the southern ape,
Yep.
which is, if anyone else calls my wife that, we'll have words. Right.
Roll
She might-
8d8.
Don't forget to add your. What I don't know what it is, but you add
That's what I was
something.
just going to check. Yeah, I had proficiency, didn't I? Which I didn't do. Which I didn't do with my fireball.
+3. You add your proficiency. +3 to 1 damage roll of that spell.
Is it only 1 damage roll? Right.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Right, okay.
That's from your sorcerer's ability, isn't it? It's your draconic heritage or something.
It was something that you forgot a while ago.
So each ray is 2d6. I rolled
6 +3, nice.
8d6 plus 3.
Come on.
Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 damage.
Oh, 35, nice.
That is Meridian back. It's been a while.
Yeah, so you just step out from behind this warhorse and cast your spell, and the crowd absolutely love this massive, a wonderful display of technical pyrokinesis. So yeah, you just let loose your magic, and yeah, all these beams of fire streak across, kind of arcing over and just slam into the side of this giant ape, and yeah, it roars in pain. It's just like licks of flame here and there, and it is looking rough.
I'd like to fire 1, 2, 3, but then I'd like to do a nice little spin for the full one. Get a showboating.
Yeah, and the crowd
And that's
love
the one
it,
that just
absolutely
hits.
love it.
Yeah, and that was the 8.
Yeah, this
And
just nearly misses.
Busy, and I sort of bounce off the side of the horse.
Yeah, and you move back into cover. Yeah, that's great. Wonderful. Well, it is now the ape's turn.
Well, he's not happy.
He's
The horse
not
has put some
happy.
Fireballs at him.
Not happy in the slightest. And it seems as though you can't actually see Meridian from there. What he will do is kind of try and force his way past, because he kind of passes through this gap here.
Which provokes an opportunity.
Yeah,
for me.
Hector will get an opportunity attack, and so will Cadell.
Oh.
Well, not yet. It'll be Hector first, because if Hector succeeds, it won't leave.
Stops it,
Yeah.
He's like 10 feet away from me as well.
Yeah.
So it's an 11 plus.
About that.
I was doing great maths. Maths, that was it. So it's 20 plus 3. 14 to hit.
14 hits.
14 to hit. Oh! It stops him.
Stops him dead. Stops him getting to Orabella.
Oh, squishing her. Or
And
grabbing her and
it's
climbing up the nearest pillar.
21 damage from me as well.
Wow, nice.
Jesus.
21 damage. Very nice. Yeah, roars in pain.
What's the result?
Yeah, so because he's stopped there, he grabs a chunk off the top of this pillar next to him and launches it at Orabella instead.
I thought you were going to say Grom again. I was like, no! You don't like me.
At Grom.
Swished
No,
by
he's
the
got no beef with Grom at the minute. It's everybody else who's hit him right now. So yes, he will. That is 25 to hit.
Yeah, no, fine.
Yeah.
Single reaction.
See.
Yeah, the feeling
30
the horses
damage.
are about Yeah, the horses are going to fizzle out here, I assume. What do I need to roll?
30 damage. Yeah, it's half the damage. Yeah, so it's a Constitution saving throw. DC 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be fun. I rolled a 15. That's a 16.
Nice. She's got +1 in con. That's nice.
No, she has +1 in con save.
Noted.
But nothing else. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, yeah, that's good.
Bloody hell. So she
Alright,
maintains the
so
horses.
she maintains the horses.
You do need to take 30 damage off of it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God, those 9 hit points.
Yes. Hang on. 30 damage. Boom. There we go. Yeah, they were useful. Them temporary hit points.
Very useful, yeah.
Yeah. So after that, yeah, it kind of enraged. Kind of took that boulder and launched it at Arabella just for the blight that she caused upon him. But he then, after launching that, is kind of slumped up against that pillar. It's not looking great. Then it's the other apes. So initially, then just turns to the warhorse next to it and just lays into it.
Come on, warhorse with the AC of 11.
Well, it's 27 to hit.
The horse has got 19 hit points.
19. Okay, that's the target. Oh yeah, it's done it. It's squished it in one hit.
Oh no, throw it into the crowd. That'd be more entertaining.
Yeah, just smash. Launched it. Not quite into the crowd, but against the walls at least. A lot of the crowd do get somewhat worried.
If it's a magical summon one, would it sort of dissipate as it gets?
Oh,
It depends. It depends at what point it died. It could have been when it hit the wall. So
It hits the wall and just go.
just for flavour. It was just flavour.
Vanishes, yeah.
It was just flavour, and it is also dead. There we go, gone. So, at which point then he kind of lurches forward and then smashes into the first guy who's there. Oh, poor guy got natural 20.
Well, at least it's not us.
And don't know why I'm going to bother rolling. He's completely squished. Just runs up to him and smash, splat. He's a dead smear stain on the floor.
Guy is fitted entirely into his helmet.
Yeah, just.
That was the guy. I heard him as we were walking in. He was saying that today's his last day in the arena and he's retiring. I heard him say it. He was saying it.
Right.
I mean, true resurrection on that one.
Arabella. Warhorse.
The
Singular
last
warhorse.
Knowing that his mates died, he's decided he's going to go out in a blaze of glory, so he's going to go now then. Can he?
Your horse was talking.
Over.
Oh.
Hang on. That's not. There's no way for him to charge there, is there?
No.
And get flanking. Okay, he's going to have to just go in the side.
Even if there was. Yeah. All right. So.
Yeah, he'll just go in at the side and have a go.
Okay.
Here we are.
There you go.
Okay, so his hoof attack on the charge is a 7 + 6, 13.
13 hits.
Excellent. Make a strength save DC 14.
Oh, nat 1.
Oh!
Nice.
He's on the floor.
He's on
prone.
the floor, prone. Yeah, we'll say he's prone then. Go on then.
Excellent. Right, so I'll roll that damage, then I get to make a second attack.
Oh.
Because he's on the floor. So he takes 2d6 + 4, which is 10 with the hooves.
Sorry, what was...
10 damage with the
10
first
damage.
attack.
Okay, yep.
And now he rolls a second attack with advantage.
Mhm.
This is down, I assume. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that
He is down.
The natural 18, so that's a 24 to hit.
Oh, definitely hits.
Another 6 plus 4, which is 8 plus 4 is 12. That horse has just done 22 damage.
And finished it off.
Oh, well done, that horse.
Well done, that horse, indeed. Yeah, this horse just under Arabella's control.
Of course.
Command, rather, not necessarily control. Yeah, trots round to the side to get a good view, and then charges at it, bashes it over, and just completely hooves it on, and keeps hooving it until it's already been singed. It's got nasty boils and nasty slashes all over it, and Hector's slash from before left a nasty gaping wound in its side, at which point the horse hooved it and just ripped it open. All its guts kind of just billowed out onto the floor.
Nice.
And then he just finishes slumped over on the floor.
Excellent.
Dead.
The horse has moved about 25 feet, so it's got, say, another 35 to move up if it can past Meridian.
You say it's only moved 25 feet? That wouldn't have been a straight line because there's a pillar.
Oh,
in
no,
the
it wouldn't.
way.
You're right. So 30...
It would have had to have... That's only 15 feet,
10.
so it'd have had to have gone
It's done
away
40.
slightly and then back in. So it doesn't have that much left.
All right, so 10 foot. Just move it 10 foot that way then.
Yeah, fair
Back
enough.
towards the other one.
Say about there.
That looks good to me. Yeah, turn it in that direction. Outstanding. All right.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead. Easiest way of doing that is 0. Boom. There you go. Yeah, go on then.
Right. Arabella's turn. Arabella will move up and stand there, please, within 10 feet of Grom.
Yep.
And she will cast. Do you know what? She's gonna throw her grey bag of tricks down
Oh, okay then.
and see what comes out of it.
Okay, you put
Yeah.
your hand into the bag of tricks and pull out what is a little tribble. A little squirming ball of fur of an unknown anything really. It's a little ball of possibility. Where are you throwing it?
I can throw it up to 20 feet, so 20 feet towards that bloodstain in the middle.
Okay, roll a d8.
The D8. I have rolled a 7.
A 7. Oh, that was pretty good, if I remember rightly. That's Elks was the 8. 7 was... Is that a direwolf?
Wolf, yeah.
Open it. Oh, lovely. That'll do.
There we go. No. Find me a direwolf now. Monsters. Wolf. Direwolf. There you go.
Excellent. Outstanding. And obviously have it facing that way. Yeah.
There you go.
That way. Does it get to do anything this turn? Do I give it an instruction? I'm trying to think.
It should say on the grey bag of tricks.
It transfers a creature. Next turn, which means hit points.
I think it shares the
bonus action to
initiative
command
with
it.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does.
Use bonus action to command.
Yeah, she can command
okay.
it this turn. It'll do it on Arabella's next turn.
Yeah, so command it to attack that ape.
Okay, very well. Okay,
That's Arabella done.
great stuff. Hector. Oh no, in fact, before Hector's turn. It's not your turn. At which point then this bloke now facing off an ape on his own is not happy about it. He turns around, sees a direwolf that sprung out of nowhere, is not happy
Goes the
about
other
it,
way.
and then runs in this direction. In fact, runs all the way up to the gate and is banging on the gate. He's not happy to be there in the slightest. Black Arrow, though, what he does is he wanders up to Hector. And
What's he doing?
he then just turns to you and just says, he just leans in to talk to you. He leans in and he just kind of says, always remember. And then he goes to jab you with a weapon you'd not even seen. It was concealed. Which he'll be rolling with advantage. 21 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
Say, always remember.
Yeah. At which point, he manages to jab you. It's just a little dagger that only does 4 points of damage.
But
Any other nasty effects?
Mind you, it's your go next, so yes. So how far did he move there?
how far?
20 feet. Oh yeah. At which point then he'll start moving away down it. So that's 20 over there. There you
Has he moved away? You're like, oh no, because I wouldn't have used my reaction.
Yeah, you've used your reaction already. Yes, so make a Constitution save, please.
On save. Come on, new dice. Nope. That's out of my grade, but it was a 5 plus 5, so a 10.
Oh yeah, no. You, as soon as this goes in, you feel it sharp, and yeah, you think, oh, that, what the hell was that? But then.
Do I recognise? I don't recognise the guy.
Well, obviously he's got a mask on, but in fact, make let's try a history check or just a straight intelligence check, just for a memory check.
It's a 9. 9.
Not at the moment. No, I mean it was sudden. You weren't expecting it. You weren't. There's a lot of other background noise going on. From his voice alone was tricky. But yeah, you're trying to recall like who is he? What's going on? But your vision starts going a little blurry. Your legs start feeling a little weak, and it's your turn.
What's
What
the con
Meridian
save?
witness
Any
that?
damage? Extra damage?
No extra damage.
Try and do something.
Did Meridian see that happen?
Alright.
Oh yeah.
So I'm aware that he's a bastard now.
In fact, hang on. Let me see if you actually did see that happen. What's your passive perception?
Oh, now you're asking.
Well,
Passive
I doubt it's
perception
going to
is
be. What? Sorry, go on.
It's a +0.
Yeah, your passive. Oh, so that'll be like
Oh, sorry, ability.
10 anyway for pass.
Then, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine
I'm
then.
going to have to run upstairs and see baby in a second. I may have to just call a
10.
break.
That's absolutely fine. Yeah, you didn't actually see anything.
Yeah,
Because after that ape went down, you turned round to
was
look
gonna
at
say,
what
I
else was
would have
happening.
had-
You've been facing the other way.
figured I
No,
would have had
your
my
your
back
passive perception's not good enough to have noticed anything.
but I've got my cloak of eyeballs on, so I can see behind me.
That's true, but you pass unless you're actively looking. Your passive perception's not good enough to see what was going on. You saw him move down there, but you didn't see him stick a knife in.
I'll say.
You saw him lean in to have a chat and then walk away.
Yeah,
Guys. Yeah.
yeah. I was going to say because I'm aware that he's moved away from the danger.
I'll
So
just say-
I'm going to be suspicious of him.
But then so was his other mate who joined him in the arena as well.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Yes,
so
Hector.
I'll be like, who the fuck are you? And then I'll run up with my halberd and take a swing with it.
At half speed.
At half speed. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I only have to get to that. 15. Yeah. So I will take my attacks. Are they
At disadvantage, yep.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I will just do the normal. Great weapon master. Disadvantage 4 plus 7.
4 plus 7, was it?
Plus 8. 4 plus 8.
That still does not hit.
Okay.
You were walking up, you're feeling weak, and you are struggling.
I'll take my other 2. Which will be a 3 plus 8. So that one misses. And then final one is a 1.
Oh, yeah.
So 8.
You are trying your best to swing this halberd, but every swing and jab, it is feeling heavier and heavier the more you're trying to use it. And yeah, you're struggling right now.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, no, that's me. No, not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, seeing as though Grom is up next, shall we call a quick break?
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll call a quick break, get some refreshments, and we'll be back in maybe 5 or so minutes. Hopefully catch anybody watching just then. I'll see you shortly. We'll maybe find out who this mysterious Black Arrow is. Welcome back. Sorry, what was that, guys?
So I was just going to say my nose hurts. Wasn't important. Didn't need to be on the stream.
You can be on the stream if you want.
When you've got a cold and you've been blowing it for ages and it's all dry, it's like that.
Lovely, thanks. So,
Right.
my apologies. Right, welcome back. We've now sorted everything we need to. We've refreshed ourselves, got fresh drinks. So, Meridian, before we went... Hector, before we went on the break, got stabbed and started feeling worse for wear, and decided to then chase after this unknown assailant and tried to attack him and horrendously missed. So it is now Grom's turn.
Right. So I've just seen him do his deed down there and go after him. I've no idea why Hector's going after this guy.
You didn't see what this guy did to Hector, but you know that Hector wasn't happy after this guy seemed to lean in and just say something to him and started walking away. You can't actually see much because it was partially obscured by this pillar and this short wall.
Can I see our man now?
Yes.
That's all that matters.
But it depends on what you're doing, because it will effectively have partial cover.
Cover's not an issue. I'm just going to roll my eyes and go, oh, bloody politics. And I'm just going to concentrate for my bonus action and move Hex onto the Black Arrow.
Okay.
And put him at a strength disadvantage in case anyone wants to throw him into a pit or something.
Okay. So apparently that was a stunned button. I'll have to figure out what all those actually things do. But to me, that's a hex. It's just a reminder.
Yeah.
Visually, it looked like a hex.
Yeah, that'll do me. And then, oh dear, what have we got? Right, so, considering the big beast that's up there, and we're about to have some sort of Kong versus the Wolfman off or something.
Yeah.
I will. Yep, I will concentrate and I will Ray of Frost the ape.
Okay.
Which is 20, which is a +7, 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. Am I striding that up?
So
Gaz, you're making me want to have hobnobs now.
Hobnobbing. Oh, look at him go. Ugh.
Yeah.
So many as well.
2d8 and an extra d8 for my arcane firearm.
Yep.
Oh. And I have just thrown that dice
Doesn't count.
into my magic collection somewhere. Oh, there it is. I rolled it again. There we go. So that is a 5, a 4, and a 3. So that's 12 damage.
12, okie dokie.
And its movement speed is, if I'm right, hang on. Movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Reduced by 10. Okay, thank you for that.
That's my action, my bonus action. And I'm going to move.
Go on.
About there. There we go.
I'll move your cat cannon.
Oh yeah,
There
I'm
you go.
wearing my cannon, aren't I?
You are.
Yeah, lovely. Right, that's me.
Okay then. That is back to the top of the round. Cadell.
Excuse me.
Now, will Cadell have seen what's going on with?
I assume he's seen you hit you. You've seen you hit him.
I'd have probably said no because the horse is in the way for you to do the strikes.
Bloody horse! Worst thing we've ever taken out.
Okay, in that case, he will go towards the 5 feet. Yeah, he'll move his 5 feet. Up.
Oh yeah, straight up.
Yeah, I've kind of
There, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, towards the...
Sorry, the snack out on the brakes just tickling me for some reason.
and then, I don't think he's...
Is that it?
well, I'm just thinking he should use his action to dash.
Dash, or I think he has got javelins, does he? I'm just saying as options because I know he's not your character.
Yeah, I'll use his action to dash, but only like 25 feet up to like the end of the wall.
Alright, well, I'd have to go around the direwolf anyway, so it'd probably...
Yeah. To
About-
the right hand side of the direwolf. Yeah,
There.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So that's Cadell.
Yeah.
So, Meridian, you're up.
How does his rage drop then, actually?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Because he's not been
Bonus
attacked.
action rage.
Yeah, and then in that case, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. So I'll have to mark off 2 rages.
Yeah, which I think those are his last 2 actually.
Oh, be careful.
Actions,
Yeah, he's had one in each of the
rage.
round,
Yeah,
hasn't he?
that's his last 2 rages.
Yeah. So yeah, so rages, but he can maintain that rage guy until.
As long as he attacks, yeah. That's fine.
Then.
So, Meridian,
Yeah.
what you doing?
Like Monkey Man to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Alright,
I'm going to
what-
cast my last level 3 fireball at him.
Oh, dex save, fireball. Seeing as though he's not got anybody next to him now.
Yeah.
Dex.
Just already cared if he had, to be honest.
That is true. He's never
Been
done
walking
before.
with us.
19.
Oh, bollocks. Right, okay. Do I get 4 level 3? 8d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's always satisfying rolling loads of dice.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't very good at all.
I thought you were going to give us a good rattle for the mic.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What a load of shit. 15 halved, rounded down.
Wow.
7.
Ow. Is that plus 3?
That's disappointing.
Oh,
we did plus
plus
3.
3, sorry, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so...
sorry.
Oh. Oh, hang on. So,
18. So that's 18 halved.
Alright, so 9 then.
Every little helps.
Yeah.
And then
As soon as we roll that poorly on the fireball, that was pretty bad.
that was pathetic. Yeah, well, it was nearly all 1s and 2s. That was
Yeah, I'm going to say, it had to
dreadful.
have been with that many dice.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yes, I'm gonna use a sorcery point. I think. Where are we? How many sorcery points have I got?
I'm going to say you've been quite sparing with them.
I have, yeah.
For this reason.
Saving it for this fight.
You got like 5 left.
What are you wanting to do?
I'm gonna use.
What do you want?
I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points for quicken spell, which allows me to cast a cantrip as a bonus action.
Very nice.
Eyeball.
And I'm gonna cast.
Oh. He's thinking before
The
he casts
cogs.
fireball.
Ooh.
Oh, no, I won't. I'm gonna. Yeah, fireball. Gonna have to do it.
Naturally, of course it was. It's like
tempted. I've got.
it's like when your mum
I've got
looks at the takeaway menu and it still chooses the same thing they always choose.
Same thing. I've got mending. I thought, I'm going to fix the Black Arrow's mask just to piss him off, but it's touch, and I'm not running all the way over him just to touch his mask.
Oh,
All right.
that'd be hilarious.
So is it roll to hit or is it a dex save again?
I think it's a roll to it. Make a range attack spell. Yes. So.
Oh, range attack spell. All right, fair enough.
Oh, and it's a 19 with my special dice plus 6.
That definitely hits.
15, 2d10, and that is 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
You had your extra 3.
Yeah, that is with a 3.
Alright.
Sorry, how much damage is that?
12.
12. Very nice. All in all, that wasn't too bad as a round.
Hold up, sorry. I rolled the wrong dice.
Oh,
I rolled 2d8. I rolled 2d8s, not 2d10s.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll take the 12 off.
sort yourself
You,
out.
you roll that again.
Well, because they're similar.
Yeah.
Apart,
but not
apart
the
from
same.
the number of sides. No,
Apart from the one thing that
Right.
counts.
that's a lot better. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. Okay, yes, yeah.
Pretty good.
That's a
Okay.
good round.
Yeah, it's gone from a alright round to a pretty good round.
That's worrying though when a level 0 cantrip does more damage than a level 3 fireball.
That's true. So, it is then the ape's turn.
Yeah.
Who then... Oh, his range has been reduced, hasn't it? So, movement range 5, 10, 15... Yeah, still got plenty enough movement range to get up to Cadell. Seems though he's closest. And he will then roll to hit.
What I raged.
Yeah. Oh, that is 25 to hit.
Yep. It's short.
Ooh, what's the extra adage onto that? 6, so that's 22 damage, half to 11. Second attack. 17 to hit, which that'll hit Cadell.
Yeah, that hit. Quite low AC.
10, 16. So 16 damage, which is halved down to 8. So, what? Oh, sorry, what was the total? I forget.
19.
I have to take it off of that, don't I? 19
in total.
damage. Boom. Yeah. Cadell's not feeling great. Okay.
Is it
That-
39? Yeah.
He is, yeah. I know that means
78.
means less to a barbarian who's raging.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah.
So, Orabella. And the
Horse.
wolf. And the horse.
And the wolf.
And her menagerie.
Arabella's menagerie.
Yeah.
There's no way the horse is going to be able to run along the top of those rocks, is it?
Not a chance, no.
Okay.
Horses aren't
But
that
horse,
dexterous.
having seen what's just happened here, is going to back up and charge at our man there. Because he's seen you attack him.
Is it... What's the control like on that
No,
spell?
that's a good point, actually. Has Orabella seen him attack him? Well, I assume she has where she is, but...
Yeah, but it depends how the control works. Because if it's anything like the other one where you have to do a bonus action to command it...
Oh no, they take their own turns. Roll initiative. If they're friendly to you and your companions, roll initiative as a group. And by any verbal commands you issue, no action required by you.
Alright, if no action, then that's fine. She can...
Yeah.
As soon as... I'll allow it. As I say that she could have given the command ahead of this to do that.
Fair enough. Yeah, good point. Yeah, because she has to guide him. All right, so yes, it's going to back up.
Since
enough
no action
to get-
needs to be taken, that's fine.
Yeah, back up enough to get a 20-foot charge.
Whoop. And then... charge.
There we go.
Yeah, warhorses have a ridiculously long movement range.
They do, and that is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
15 plus 6, excellent. So it needs to take a con save.
Oh, yeah, of course.
14.
Is it strength, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Strength save.
Strength save. Is it strength? Sorry.
Yeah.
Strength
Yeah,
save.
strength.
Not quite. Yeah, my bad.
That's okay. Just 2 seconds while I'm just looking at something. Okay. So that is a total of 18. What was your DC?
14. Fine. Okay, so
Ooh.
he stays on his feet. And take 2d6 plus 4, which is a 6, and a 3 is 9, plus 4, 13.
13 damage.
13 damage from the angry horse.
Okay.
Just wanted Hector to ride him, not get stabbed by a bloke.
13 damage, right, so... Okay.
Alright then.
Oop, sorry.
Arabella is going to cast... Hang on, let me just check the range. Yeah, she's gonna... Can she see Cadell through the direwolf, or does she need to move?
Sorry?
Can Arabella see Cadell through the direwolf?
You can see it. You can see from where she stood. Oh, Cadell, sorry. Oh, no, sorry, Cadell. Yeah,
Cadell.
Cadell's massive. Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, cool. She's gonna cast haste on him.
Oh, very nice. So that's what, advantage on attacks?
It's an extra attack. Hang on. Plus 2 bonus to his AC, advantage on dex saves, an additional action on each of its turns that can be used to take the attack action only. So he can do 4 attacks
Nice.
in a turn, plus his bonus action. So he can do 5 attacks in a turn, basically. It lasts for 1 minute, after which he's stunned for a turn. And I think he gets... Does he get extra distance? No, he doesn't. But plus 2 AC, advantage on dex, and an additional attack action. There we are.
Okay.
So you want to chalk off a 3rd level slot for her?
The horse would cease.
The horse. Oh, it's concentration. Yeah, the horse will go.
Okay, you're getting rid of the
At
horse.
this point. Yeah, in fairness,
That's
the
fine.
horse has done his stuff.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can Oribella then come and join down here, about there?
No. She'd have to go around
No?
that wall.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So 25 to there, and then 5 to there.
Yeah, she can get to there.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Right, good.
Sorry,
that'll
chalking
do,
off
'cause-
a 3rd level spell.
level.
3rd and a 4th, because I forgot to chalk off that 4th level one, didn't I?
Fair enough.
A 3rd and your 4th. There we go.
Yeah.
Sure.
You actually only get, I've just read on the haste, you only get 1 weapon attack as the haste action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it writes
Oh,
it
do you?
in the actual spell, yeah. So you get the extra action, but you can only use 1 attack no matter how many attacks per action.
One weapon attack. Fair enough. So
He's
it's,
still
yeah.
got 4 because you can use bonus attack.
So dash, disengage, hide, I suppose. So you get that
Yeah,
extra. Yeah, it can do any of them. Fair enough.
Yeah, because the extra attack as part of your class, it states you can take 1 extra action when you've taken an attack action as part of your main action. So any of your additional attacks as just 1 additional attack, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't stack your bonus attacks on that as well.
Right, fair enough. Right then, so she's there. Grom. Oh no, not Grom at all yet, or that will be in a second. She's done.
Soon. She's
we are.
done. Right, okay. Okay. It will
gone
be
soon.
Hector next.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I thought it
make.
was before her.
Is it the black arrow before me?
Oh, that's right. Yep, my apologies. You're absolutely right. Thank you for the reminder. At which point then he. Does he risk it? Yeah, fine. He will attempt to flee, but you get a attack of opportunity.
Like is it a disadvantage?
It is at disadvantage, yes.
It's first one was 16. It's 8. What's that? 3 plus 8. It's 11.
Oh yeah, no. It's fine. So what's that?
Is it killing me?
10. Another. In fact, yeah. What he does, he manages to.
Dashes.
He dashes, but he manages to get up to the gates. But as he approaches the gates, someone was watching from the inside, and they opened the gates for him.
Oh, no.
And both he and his mate disappear,
Oh,
and they close the gates behind.
still hexed.
He is.
Bad day if he tries to go for a drunken piss. Piss all over his feet in the confusion of that disadvantage.
Isn't it just for strength checks? Unless he needs to
strength. Oh, sorry, no, I chose Dex on the other guy and strength on him, didn't I? Alright, yeah. You might not be able to lift the toilet seat.
No, sorry, you chose strength on the ape.
Yeah.
So if you chose Dex on the other one, sorry, it's my apologies. I was thinking of.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
Right.
Now it's.
Oh, the direwolf did nothing, by the way.
Oh, that's right. Do you want to do that quickly now then?
Yeah, let me just look up a direwolf.
I can bring it up on screen if you want. On stream.
On stream. There we are. Okay,
There you
good.
go.
Right.
That's the direwolf
simple.
stats. I found they're not always accurate to what we're
Tactics as
using.
well. It's got advantage. Pack tactics.
Ah, because it's with someone. Yes. Excellent. Within 5 feet and not at advantage. Lovely. Okay, so the first one is a good job. A 7. So plus 5 will be a 13. The second one is a 9. Plus 5 is a 14.
14 to hit, you say? That
Yeah.
hits.
Excellent. 2d6 plus 3. Piercing. Oh. Which is 7 in total. 2 2s.
Seven,
It needs to take a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. DC 13 though, so I doubt it'll be a problem.
Oh, strength save. Oh yeah, 22.
Oh yeah, it was fine. Yeah. There we are. Good.
Is that the direwolf done?
Direwolf's done.
Oh yes, it was a nice quick one. So yeah, Hector,
Yes.
make a
Did you say-
Constitution save, please.
18 plus 5. That's a lot.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You're still feeling weak as you did previously,
Yeah.
but you've not gotten any worse
no worse.
right now. Yeah. What are you doing?
Alright.
So you've got half
Yeah.
movement speed.
Half movement speed.
Yes.
Fantastic. I can get there. Brilliant. Okay. Right, I'll get next to Arabella, and then I'll put my hand on her shoulder and be like, Arabella, I've been poisoned. The black arrow's poisoned me. Something's not right. And then I will take I'll take 2 longbow shots at the old
Ooh,
Okay.
dude now. What's he called? The ape man.
Ape. Yeah.
big ape.
An 8 disadvantage.
That's a horrible thing to call Cadell.
Yeah. Ape man. At disadvantage, are they?
They are at disadvantages.
Okay. 16 and 8. 10 plus 4. I think. Is it plus 4?
You tell me.
I think it is. Sorry, I'm not. Oh, favour man. Yeah, it's plus 4. So 14 to hit.
14. Yeah, that does hit.
Oh. And that is 5 damage.
Nice.
Ah, lovely.
Oh, yes. Let's get the second one in there.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's a natural one.
Yeah.
Um,
No point rolling the other side of
roll for damage.
that. It's 3
Cadell.
damage.
3. All right.
Yeah.
Cadell takes the 1 from you shooting him in the back, in the back of the shoulder.
Oh, this
There
is
you
the
go.
arse cheek.
Take that, ape man.
Oh yeah, go on then. He shoots him in the ass, just for flavour.
3 damage. Nice.
Reduced to 1 because Cadell's raging. You're you're just trying to keep him raging. That's all you're doing, really.
Yeah, it'll do the job.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it'll do its job nicely. Is that it from Hector?
That is it, yeah.
Okay. Right, then, so Grom.
Okay.
And for reference, Cadell is up next.
There, then a further. And can I scoot there? There.
You can.
Alright, good. I'm gonna jump there and deploy my cannon.
Oh yeah,
which
we've
is
left
a
that behind.
Oh yeah, follows with me. D8 plus 4. That's 8 in total. 8 temp hit points for the 4 of us.
Oh yeah, because that'll hit Meridian as well.
Yeah, that was the plan.
It doesn't stack though. It replaces.
That's replaces.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done you disservice to 1, but
How much did you say? 8.
8, yeah.
Cadell temp 8. Gotcha. And it's not Cadell at all. It's Arabella.
It's Arabella, yeah, sorry.
My apologies.
Do I get 8 as well?
You get 8 as well, mate, yeah.
Nice. Lovely jubbly.
Arabella.
High with 8.
8. Okie doke. There you go. Anything else from Grom?
Yes, that was his bonus action. Right then, so what we got left here? Yeah, all right then. Having seen Meridian use his scorching ray, he thinks, "Oh, I want a bit of that," and so he's gonna fire his own scorching ray.
At what level?
Second level.
Okay. Just basic.
Good as he can do. Yeah.
Still 3 beams though, isn't it?
3 beams, yeah. Plus 7s to hit. So first one is a 16.
Hits.
Lovely.
Next one is a 13.
Hits.
Next one is a 13 again.
Hits. So go on. Roll your 66.
Right. And a d8.
And a d8 for your arcane Firearm, that's the word I was after. My brain just had
2,
a
3, 4,
fart.
5, 6. My arcane doodah.
Your arcane thingamajig.
My finger, my what's it? My jobby. My wee jobby.
The
Oh,
doodad.
Right, okay. The doodad. Right, so that's 6 and a 4 is 10. 2 and a 2 is 14. 1 and a 1 is 16. Why can't I add that? And a further 4 is 20.
20 in total. Nice.
Yeah.
20 again. Not happy about that at all.
Oh.
It's a different ape, but not happy.
Yeah.
Singed is somewhat. Yeah, you move round to just behind this wall, get your arcane firearm of a hammer out. Yeah, and cast your beams of fire flying through the air and scorch its fur. Definitely enraged by that. Its fur still smouldering somewhat. Yes. Cadell.
Yeah, I'm gonna go all out. I think. He's got
hasted Cadell.
He's got reckless attack, hasn't he?
I believe he does. Yes, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, to give himself advantage.
He
right,
does.
I'll take all 4 at reckless. So 14 plus what is it? 7? Is it? Yeah, it was. And that's 7 plus. Every time I've rolled damage, I've rolled 7. 13 damage on the first one.
Did you roll to hit?
Yeah, it was 21 to hit.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Next one's an 18 plus 7. And it's
So what was that damage?
13.
13. Yeah.
Damage. 9 damage on the second. It was an 18 to hit.
Okay.
Well, it was 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 19, so 26.
Definitely hits.
5 plus 6, so 11 damage.
11. Very nice.
And then
Final massive damage.
final one is another natural 18 plus 7. And that is 4 plus 6, so 10 damage.
10.
Yeah.
Wow.
10, 9,
Nice.
14, 11.
That's some very nice amount of damage. Yeah. Cadell just using both his longsword and warhammer, just lacing into this giant ape. Yeah, causing lots of nasty gashes and taking some good chunks out of him. Yeah, he's looking. He's not happy. Definitely not happy.
Yeah, and that's
Cadell done.
Alive.
Oh yeah, still alive. Yeah, definitely. Meridian, you're up.
How tall is this crescent-shaped wall between me and the monkey?
Oh, it's about chest high.
Oh, so I can see over it. I
Yeah.
Aye.
Oh yeah. Oh, I won't bother move then. Lovely.
And that ape is massive.
Yeah, so I've got a good view of him. Right, in that case, I'm gonna have a crack at level 2 chromatic orb.
Oh.
Fire, obviously.
Naturally.
Roll to hit. And that is a 16.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Lovely. And then, so we want 4d8. Get the right ones this time. That's an 8. That's an 8. That's an 8.
Yeah, just get 1 8 and go and get all the ones that look exactly the same.
There we go. 4 8s. 4 8s plus 3. Oh my god. So there's 2 8s from the off, so that's 16.
Nice.
And a 1, 17, and a 6.
23.
23, and then plus 3, 26.
Oh, right. 26. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Another blast of flame licked across it. He's still standing. Yeah.
He's still standing, right.
Still
in that
standing.
case, then,
Right off. Quick and smart.
bonus action. How many sorcery points?
say
have I got left?
Dislavanoff.
Yeah, so I still use. Yeah,
It's hardly
I've got
used
3
anything.
left. I have 7 altogether, but I'm going to use 2. That only leaves me with 1
It's
now.
always
So
good to
they're going to be. I can't do. And I'm gonna sling firebolt at him as a cantrip, and that is 17 plus 6 to it. So I'm
Oh yeah,
assuming that
easy
hits.
I'll
peasy.
do it.
And what is firebolt? 2d10. All right, let's get the right ones this time. That one and that one. 2d10 plus 3. That is 8, 9, 10, 12.
12 damage, very nice. Okay. Right, then it is the ape's turn. Enraged by all the fire that's just been fired at it. Ooh, who though? Who? I think Grom did the most damage there.
Oh, he's gonna throw a rock at Grom again. He's done that once.
Feel obliged to remind you that you would have advantage at Cadell because of reckless attack.
Oh yeah, but it's just that instinctual thing of who's done most damage to it, and so which would have been Grom this round. So yes. Ooh, it's not a great roll, but it does have a lot of pluses. 16 to hit.
16
Yes.
is my armor class. I think we'll cast shield,
Okay.
and it'll miss.
Yes, he just picks up a massive boulder, lobs it at you again. You manage to
Take it
cast.
out with a hammer.
There you go. Yeah. Well, as part of casting it, you take your swing with the hammer, but then there's kind of this arcing shield appears as your hammer meets it,
Connects.
and it flies off to one side, thankfully missing all your colleagues as well.
Yes.
Very
in the corner.
yeah. Fortunately, we'll say it smashes into such small pieces that it doesn't bother anybody. Well, that's him then. That's his action. Arabella. So, there's no horses left, but there's a direwolf.
There is a direwolf which will do its job first. There's not much. 10.
To hit? No.
Yeah. No.
Was that with advantage?
Yeah. Oh no.
Because of the
Yeah,
pack
advantage.
tactics.
No. Oh, that's much better. 21.
Oh yeah, that hits.
There we are. It needs to make a DC 13 strength save.
Oh, natural 20. So yeah.
It just bounces off, breaks a tooth on it. And it does 4 plus. It's 2d6. Hang on, sorry, 2d6 plus 3. 5, 9 plus 3, 12 damage.
Okay. That was enough to finish this one off as well.
Arabella's done a great job.
Arabella's done amazingly. So yeah, this direwolf just because as all this flames kind of hit it, and with Cadell's furious amount of attacks that he's managed to lace into this giant ape, it's now just kind of slumped down somewhat, launched the rock kind of almost lazily. Just because of the lack of strength that it's now seeming to losing its strength as it's getting wounded, lobs the rock at Grom, who just knocks it to one side. But as he was kind of looking over towards Grom, the direwolf lurches at his neck and kind of drags it down and just starts trying his best to take chunks out of its neck till it's just bleeding everywhere, and it just slumps down onto the floor, bleeding everywhere, all over Cadell and his loincloth.
Cadell, who's jacked up on speed at this moment.
He's thoroughly enjoying himself. And that is the ape's finished. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Lovely.
Get rid of that one.
While we are still within this, is it possible with the keen hearing and smell of the direwolf that Arabella could tell it to track the Black Arrow's scent?
Well, it went out that door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've got that direwolf for a good long while, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So you can all instead. I'll change the music and get rid of the crowd because it's always a relief to not have the crowd sound in the background.
Yeah.
Bear with. Stop those and. Change the music somewhat.
I'll as I'm
So there we go.
staggering next to Grom, I'll tap Grom and be like, "The Black Arrow knows. He knows who I am."
Does he know? No, how could he know?
He said, "I remember," and he stabbed me. And
You fought him before.
I think so. I don't know who he is, but he said, "I remember," as he stabbed me.
I think we need to see Big Maya, and I think we need to track him down.
We gotta get out of here. If he knows, then everybody knows.
Then Hector, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Natural 20.
Nice. Yeah,
20 of the night.
you're still. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You are still feeling weak, but again, not getting worse.
Okay, worth.
So at which point I think Cadell helps you towards the door.
Can they both
Before we
ride on
leave
the
the
direwolf?
arena,
No.
can I just go and have
Heroically.
Can I go and have a look at what's left of one of the sidekicks? Because he got smushed.
Oh, there wasn't a great deal left of him, no. But yeah,
nothing
sure.
to-
I mean,
bit
yeah. I
of
mean,
jelly
it
right
depends
there.
what you're after.
Well,
what
just
you're
if there
looking
was
for.
any clues as he was working with the Black Arrow, just in case
Oh,
there was
no.
any sort of anything on him.
The two just
his
had very
retirement package.
they had very basic arena equipment on them. From the looks of them, they were probably slaves.
Right.
But again, there wasn't a great
close.
deal of there wasn't a great deal left of him. He's got
Right.
like a very basic sword, which is clattered to one side of this stain, which is just left of where he stood. And there wasn't a great deal left of him after a giant ape just squish. So yeah, you make it back to the door after the crowd is all cheering, waving you off, as much as Hector would normally be reveling
Limping.
in this.
resting on my
Yeah,
head.
you're not having a good time of it.
Well, I'm in the back of my mind. I'm worried that because he knows. I'm thinking that everybody knows.
Mm.
And chances
So-
are there's going to be a contingent of arena guards waiting behind this door.
Well, as
Prepare yourselves.
you
I'll
open
keep
the gates,
Slapping the arse of Cadell to keep his rage up. In fact, no,
Just
at
clipping
some
him.
point in the next minute, have we passed a minute, by the way?
this is a quick ball.
Slap his ass, he had an arrow in that.
Yeah.
He's probably still in there.
Minute,
Just give it a twang.
Yeah.
if we pass a minute, haste will end, and Cadell's just going to stand there for a bit and do nothing.
Sorry, what were you doing? Sorry.
If we pass
haste.
1 minute from when I cast haste's going to wear off, and Cadell's just going to go into a come down.
Not when the doors immediately open. Not quite yet, but it's very close to being. But the doors open, and stood there before you is the normal crew of the guards, a few medics there, but then there's also Lord Binmire, who stood there next to Black Arrow. And Lord Binmire's there is like, so what happened there?
Of course, you.
I think you, I got a few questions, my own, let alone you.
I have some questions for this guy. Who the fuck are you, Black Arrow?
And Black Arrow stood there with his mask on, just stood there like, not making any movement, nothing. He's just stood there like he's just been told to stand there, and he's just stood there like a statue. At which point, then he takes his mask off, and you immediately recognise him as a certain person.
Caretaker from school. Sorry, I thought we were going to a Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah, he takes his mask off, and it was the fairground
It wasn't
owner.
for you pesky kids.
Yeah. No, it's the arena owner. No, it's
Arabella's father? What's going on?
no. Yeah, he just really jacked up in the last couple of weeks. No,
Good Lord.
it's the person that you yourself poisoned. That got you kicked out of your tribe. But the last time you saw him,
How does he know?
that is a question. That last time you saw him, he was paralyzed and left in the care of your tribe.
Yes.
Your tribesman. And he stood there, not saying a word, just...
I need to speak to this man. Probably privately.
Are you sure that's wise?
Yes, I know him.
Right.
So from my past. This is the last place I thought I'd see him.
Then,
Well,
all right, we'll go back and get ourselves not a private room, like. So you managed to go back to your
He's not speaking or anything. Is he?
no. He's
Sort of catatonic.
he's obeying commands,
Yeah.
and
he's a handy person who's been there.
he's very useful. He has his moments. He just left out the wrong door. But as you're heading back to your kind of let's say locker room, there's barely anything in there. There's like a bench and a bucket in the corner for it. So just as somewhere just to recuperate, figure out what's happening. But on the way back, the owner of the arena, not the owner, sorry, the person who's running the arena, comes back in. It's like, well, that was amazing. Oh my, that was just so good. I was obviously talking straight to Binmire, nobody else. And yeah, that was amazing. Wow, yeah, we need to sort everything out. You're so good. How about coming back next week? Yeah, it's going to be really good. We can get another billing on. We can even have double the crowd in here. It's going to be amazing. At which point, Binmire's just like, go back to your office. It's like, go back to your office. Like, I'll come talk to you there about earning. Like, at which point, the guy just went, do you know what? I'll go back to my office and I'll see you there in a minute, yeah? And just turns around and walks away.
He's a fucking Jedi.
He's amazing, he's been.
My God,
Yeah.
he'd run this down if he wanted.
He could do all sorts of crazy shit. It's like just look at his spells list, it's just like fucking hell. Right, so yeah, you get into your kind of antechamber type room where you to rest and recuperate, and Binmouse just turns to Arrow's like, go in there now, answer all these questions, and he just walks in.
Any more con saves for me on my way back?
Yeah, go on then. If you're asking for one, yeah, go for it.
That's
He's got all these new dice he wants to roll.
Yeah.
9 for 5. That's a 9 for 5. So.
Oh yeah, you're all right for now. Yeah. Yeah. So.
No, I was just aware that it might have been a little bit of time on the way.
Yeah. No, it's fair enough. At which point, Cadell's haste has worn off. Yeah, he's just a bit slumped out for a bit. Is it like a few rounds?
It's one round.
Oh yeah,
One round.
just feels a bit
6
groggy
seconds,
for a
just
minute.
shuts down.
Yeah.
Like, what? Oh.
Oh dear, what was that?
I want to do that again.
So yeah, Hector, you walk into the room. Smells a bit from Meridian's last visit there, but yeah.
I'll turn to everybody else and say, guys, can I have? I just need a couple minutes alone with this guy.
Aye, no worries. We'll wait outside.
At which point, the bloke asked to actually watch over the entrance to your rooms. A bit confused, but everybody stood there. But he's just like, sure, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. But he just allows it because he's told to allow all you guys in. So that was that.
Never you mind. It's business time.
So yes, Hector.
So
You go into the room and he's just stood there waiting for you to come in, ask something.
I'm acutely aware that I never gave this guy a name. But
I know. I was like looking at your backstory. I was like, "There's just a blank space where a name was." So,
have you given him a name?
I've not actually. Yeah, you know it, but you can make it up if you want. Like,
all right. I'll think of a name.
All right. I was like, it's your backstory.
Hector 2.
Hector.
Hector.
Hoctor. What are you asking him, sir?
Let's just call him. Let's call him Frank for now.
All right, Frank.
You're gonna go talk to Frank.
Frank,
what on earth are you doing here, man? I've not seen you since it happened. How have you ended up here?
Came here looking for you. Left the tribe. Fueled by revenge. For you. It's all about you.
I can understand that. Look, I was different back then. I've been through hell. I didn't mean for what happened to go down like it did. I was kicked out of the tribe. I was exiled. I was caught by slavers. I've been sold into this shit, man. I got out.
That's where they got me in. Because of you. It's all you.
We need to get you out of here. This is no life for anybody. I can see that you're not paralyzed anymore.
No. They found a way. The healers of our tribe.
Right.
Took them long enough. But they did. But I managed to take some with me to give you a little surprise should I ever find you.
That's what I was.
Make another con save, please.
Oh, that's a 6 + 5.
Am I
you're
in the doorway making sure it doesn't hurt? Can I be?
Well, that is entirely up to you whether because he asked for complete privacy, so it's entirely up to you.
I want to make sure that he don't get stabbed again, so I'm peeking. At which point,
well, you see, if you're watching, are you wanting to be trying to be? Are you being overt, covert?
Flash of inspiration through the door, and then I'll bugger off. Give him +4 to his roll.
+4? Oh,
yeah.
15 then.
Oh, yeah. You're alright. He shouts some words of inspiration through the door to.
Straight in your back, son. Treat him with respect. I'm off.
Grandma, I need privacy, man.
No, don't mind me. Just making sure you're alright.
Just as you feeling like you're about to feel like you need to sit down a moment from feeling a little weak, you hear Grom talk, and then you turn, ask for privacy, and you turn back, and that feeling has just gone. Excuse me. Yeah. He just stood there.
I understand your need for revenge, your want for revenge, but look, I've changed. I'm a different man now. All I want is try and regain some of my lost honor. That's all I've been trying to do.
You took a year from me. Year of my life in my prime.
I lost more than a year of mine. I've paid for this. And more than you would know.
But never paid enough. Not for me.
That's your prerogative, man. All I can ask is your forgiveness. I'm not gonna stand there and fight you. That's... If you want your revenge, you are free to take it. After everything I did, that's all I deserve.
But then he's just
But
stood.
we can get you out of
staring
here.
at you.
This is no life for anybody. You can go back to the tribe.
Life here is hard.
It is.
There's a lot here. A lot of others here, suffering. Unable to leave.
We could get them. We could get them all out. We could end this. I have a friend. He's connected in this now. He's high up. He might be able to do something. We could get these people home.
If they have a home.
This is no home. Is the tribe still well? At least tell me this.
Last I saw they were.
How long ago did you leave them?
Months. Hard to tell how long I've been here. Barely seen the light of day. Unless you're needed to bleed for them.
This is no life. We can get you out of here.
And you got out.
I got out here. Yes, I did. Hence the mask. I sort of don't want them to know I'm back. Can't believe it. Healed. Oh man.
Yeah. I am. And then that took a long, long path. Not just healing my body, but then gaining strength back. But I was driven
Yeah, I
But-
can tell.
hate, rage, for revenge.
I can see it. I can see it in your eyes.
In a lot of ways. Suppose if I hadn't have had that, I wouldn't have been strong as I am now. Who knows if I'd even be walking. And you can tell that between you asking him something, he's just stood, completely not moving. Yeah, he's not showing any kind of signs of... He's clearly under Binmai's influence.
Yeah. I'm really glad you're not still hurt. And then I'll walk out.
And as you turn to leave, he just says, there were a lot of times I wished I had died when you stabbed me that day.
I'll just like hang my head. Nod. You carry on. No. Bidmar, how long can you keep him like that?
A while, like month maybe.
I need to get
How long you need?
I need to get as far away from him as possible.
He still alive? He looks in the room, still sees him stood there. What do you want to do him like?
I don't want him. I don't want him hurt. I just know he's gonna try and come after me and us, and we've got something bigger at stake.
You don't want him coming at you like, well, is he able to go home? Where's he from?
If we could, he's an old member of my tribe. If we could get him out of here, out of the arena, could you send him on his way back to the tribe?
Well, I could do that here.
Okay. Let's go talk to the announcer arena.
Yeah, the guy who runs the place. It's,
Yeah. Boss man.
yeah. He'll only deal with me, like, but you can be there. That's all fine, you know. Yeah. By all means, let's go.
If we can convince him to let him go some way to have him pay him back for what I did to him.
Well, they are slaves, that right? Well, I doubt they'd take kindly to any kind of insight. Anybody of authority looking into here.
Okay, that could work.
They all do fine dandy when they don't bring any outsiders in.
Okay.
Soon as they do, they hold no can of worms they can't close again. And
Okay.
let's go see him now.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, I always start slumping over. I'm doing a bit more like, oh yeah.
You're doing that.
It's just kind
You're
of,
breathing out far too much to have control of your own body.
yeah. I can get a nice rumble on this mic. It's nice. So yes, you head up, led there by Binmire, to the office, which I say led there by Binmire. Excuse me, he doesn't actually know where the office is. You just kind of point him in the right direction, and you.
No one can see
he
us from
he
the
goes
platform.
ahead. Well, no, he only cast that on that guy.
Oh, so fair enough. So we are
Everyone-
completely opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody else can. It's not that he doesn't know you're there. It's just that he will not even look at you. He will only be dealing with Binmire like there's nothing else.
What to do?
So, yeah. So you head up to the office, and Binmire doesn't knock or anything; just walks in. Now in let's talk pay. At which point the guy's there is like, yes, well, how about permanent slot every week fighting in here? That'll be, that'll be great. You get the crowds in. There'll be a nice steady income for you. Now, you promise us pay now. And it's like, yeah, well, yes, I did. Okay, right. So, he turns around and he picks out some money, like a sack of coin. Right, here you are then, as promised. There's 1,000 gold there. Yeah, and Binmeyer was like, now, that ain't right now. I thought, what 1,000? That's all compared to everything we've taken in. That's a good amount for any fighter in here, and that was just because of how good you are that you managed to get that, and then everybody, all of you, then start seeing Binmeyer cast another spell. At which point then Binmeyer takes something out of his pocket. You can see it's just a blank piece of paper. He says, yeah, but you remember now, so you signed this here contract saying you owe us 1,500 now. And it's like, yes, I did. Oh, okay, fine. Let me just go and get that. I don't have that in here. I'll have to get that, but here's 1,000 now. Let me just go. I do have it. Let me just go. He sticks it out, shouts for someone. And they come scurrying. He tells them to go off, and they eventually come back with the extra 500. Yeah, so you've acquired between the 6 of you 1,500.
Like,
So yeah, and it's like, I don't know about you guys, but I ain't so bothered about coming back again.
No, me neither.
No.
We'll be on our way before long.
Mind you, we have a few questions. Questions? Sorry. What about now? Now, your fighters here, they don't seem more overly happy to be here. Now we look after all our fighters well. We heal everybody up, and we make sure everybody's nice, fit, and healthy, ready to fight. That ain't what I'm saying now, and you know it. You know you let us in. It's hard to keep that up. Sorry. 1 second. I just hit the wall of trying to keep that up. Oh, Hector, you mind him noticing you and seeing you now? You mind? Alright.
No.
You don't want him to see you?
No. I don't mind.
You don't mind, right? He just waves his hand, and then it doesn't. Nothing overly noticeable with the way he acts and his demeanour and such. It's just that he actually does at least clock you, and kind of curious.
I'll lift my mask off properly.
Yeah, it gives you a bit of a curious look, like... Wait a minute.
I used to fight here.
You did, didn't you?
I used to live in this shit.
But... Nobody gets out unless... You...
Not true.
I thought you died.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of me died inside. I'm definitely living now. Unlike those people you're keeping locked down there.
We have a legitimate business here.
Oh shit.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of other people who might take unkindly to this line of questioning.
What about Frank Arrow?
Yeah, what about my
Frank
old
Arrow.
tribesman Frank? Downstairs.
Well, Mr. Arrow. No, he. But what about him? He's one of my best.
Yeah. He's one of your best because he's fighting for his life. You keep him there against his will. Like you do with all your dogs.
Oh, I don't think they'd take nicely to being called that.
That's how you,
How
that's how you
dare you
treat him.
insult my
How
slaves?
did you insulting my good hard workers?
That's how you treat him.
At this point, Meridian's going to lean forward, put his hands on the desk. Now look,
Can
we're
you see
here in
Meridian?
important. Oh,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
can't see me, can he?
No, he can. He's dealing with all of you now. He's
Oh,
He's-
with all of us.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, good,
I've been
yeah.
silent
It
all
was
this
he's
time.
generally dismissed the entire spell to only focus
fair
on.
enough.
All right, cool. Now look, we're on important business from the Sanctus Veritas back in Angel Run. We're going to go back to him soon, and we're going to have to give him a report. And if that report gives any detail on any slaves in this arena, well, I think him and you are going to be having a conversation, don't you?
Make either a persuasion or intimidation, because you are working for the Sanctus Veritas. So
Yeah. I don't know. I meant it to sound intimidating. so
well,
I'll
then
say
by all means,
intimidation.
yes, either which.
Oh, my phone shut down. Hang on. Intimidation. I think that's good, isn't it? I think I'm.
I think if I remember
charismatic,
rightly, you were much better at.
Come on. Skills. Intimidation. Yeah, it's a +6. 17 +6, so 23.
At which point it's like,
Grom will lean in as well and just be like, and some of us have a very intimate knowledge of the workings of this place. Get an extra 4 on that as well.
Oh, lovely.
there you go, as if it wasn't enough anyway. But as soon as you mention the Sanctus Veritas, Cromwell Leethern, he went a little pale, and then Grom leant in and said, "You know, we know the ins and outs of this place," and he looks at you and realizes who you are as well, and you're like, I don't know what exactly are you asking?
Not asking, we're telling. From now on, this is a voluntary business. If people want to fight, they will fight, and they will fight for money. No more
When
slaves.
they're done, they'll go home at the end of the night.
And Frank
And
Arrow
they'll-
goes free.
No more keys.
I can't understand that. Almost means a death sentence for me.
Well, you can go home at the end of the night too, then. Things are changing here. You'll find that your steady supply of slaves is going to dry up right about now.
It's been pretty dry as it
Mate.
is.
You may have noticed that. That's because there are no more slaves being taken. In fact, the freed slaves are becoming a force in this part of the world.
And everything.
I've got a band. Okay.
Good old Kev.
Sorry now. Check him out.
Hatheria Tor. No.
What was the name of the dude?
Kev and the
slave
Freed
captain?
Slaves. What?
Give her the free
No,
place.
the captain who we killed, but actually the hags have been using as a proxy all along.
Oh, what was his name?
Fucking...
I'll have to look
Oh,
it
the
up.
one that had the daughter.
No.
No. Hang on.
Handor.
Yeah,
Handor.
that was it. Yeah, Handor.
You heard from Handor in a while? Any of your masters?
God, I've only ever heard the name. I've never dealt with him ever.
Well, he's no longer about this world. No longer able to support or provide for any of you because he's in the ground.
His head sits atop one of my old spears outside your old auction house.
Balls are in my pocket.
Now, we're not saying you don't make an honest living. You make plenty here off this crowd and their wages. You let your employees, as they shall now become, go home at the end of the night. They're free. No more locks, no more keys, no more forced fights.
Yes,
Might
there's
find-
a business here. There is a business. You don't need this. You could get some gifts and a load of melons. Trust me. You could make a fortune.
See, you're not giving me exactly much of a choice.
Hey, we
But-
came.
I mean, everyone gets a
our own
choice.
position.
You're saying that you want Black Arrow to go with you, or just free?
Free.
With us now.
All right.
Here, lad, he might not go with you. You might have
But
to give him the
but
chance.
you
walking
give
out.
me your
Free-ish.
word that nothing gets back to the authorities, right?
No, be clear. You do the right thing by these people under your employ, we'll do the right thing by you all. You have every right to make money. You also have every opportunity to change your ways before it comes back to bite you.
He just kind of slumps back in his chair. He's clearly defeated. Pondering his next moves. Yeah, just take him and just go, please. I just never want to see any of you again now.
So we'll be back. We'll check in from time to time, make sure you're true to your word.
If I'm still here.
We might bring some friends. Do you remember Bo? Used to be one of your best fighters.
I did, yeah.
Tall barbarian, not too dim.
Killed him, apparently.
Well, he and I made sure he lived. But Bo now leads those freed slaves. Do not want him knocking on your door. You've seen what that man can do.
Sure, I have. I have
good.
indeed.
Make contact. Reach out to the fortress in the west that they were making. Send an
The
emissary.
Onyx.
Go yourself. The Onyx Raiders outpost. Reach out there. Make contact. We'll find there's business for you if you do things right.
Sure.
The shady deals are plenty for you, but people will be free to come and go as they please and do as they will.
Bow, eh? Knew there was more to that fella. Alright.
Freed me, he saved him, and now he's saved everyone else.
Alright. Anything else? You're gonna get the fuck out.
Let's get the fuck out.
Easy.
On our way, we'll be seeing you.
Always a pleasure.
Yes. You just and you leave.
Excellent.
Out to Frank.
Who's still just stood there.
Come on, Frank, if that's your real name, let's go.
Frank, we've got your freedom. You're gonna go back to the tribe. Can I lead him? I don't know how this works. Can I lead him? Usher him?
Actually lead.
outside?
Bin Miles like, come with us now.
Yeah.
And he follows your group.
I'll walk next to him.
Make another con save, please.
There we go. That's 11 plus 5.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right for now. You're still feeling really weak. You're not walking as fast as the others. You are struggling still, but you're not getting worse at the moment.
Okay. Lad, come on. Hey, if we can get to sleep, I might be able to help you with that in the morning.
It's
While,
Yeah,
while,
pretty bad
while
poison.
Frank's a little bit non-compass mentis, can I pat him down to see if he's got any more of this poison on him?
Not on his person. On his person, he's got just a very basic leather outfit on. Not enough to give him any kind of protection. But he's got a sword and a dagger, which has the poison laced on it. But I think by now most of it's run off or is in Hector.
Fair enough.
Hide me. As we're walking out I'll talk to Frank. Hey Frank, you're gonna go back to the tribe. You're gonna start your old life back up. You could have been one of the council members, and you're a great fighter. Look, I'll be back one day. Once I've regained my honor, I'll be back, and if you still want your revenge, we'll settle it in the pit. But don't follow me. Don't come after me.
He doesn't say anything. He's just following you. So, as you leave the arena via the service entrance, as it were, excuse me, that it is getting towards either evening time now. The sun is starting to drop. Temperatures of late have been getting a bit cooler on an evening as the nights are drawing in. So yeah, you are now 1,500 gold the richer between the 6 and or 7 of you.
7?
Well, you've got Black Arrow in tow.
You've got Black Arrow.
Okay, nothing. No, 6 of us.
No,
Extra, if you want to split yours with him, that's fine.
This is Hector's,
No.
Hector's deal.
I'll pay for him a room so he's not setting off at night. But first thing in the
Pay for a
morning.
room, buy him a woman.
Yeah, I'm just.
No, it's not paying that
Not
fucking
even a
that
woman.
far.
Not apologising for that way. Alright, what did we agree with Binmeyer? Was
10 gold to a platinum.
it equal parts?
Yeah, Binmar was an equal share. So
Binmeyer was promised an equal share.
So it is 6 of us with Binmar, isn't it?
That's 250
Yes.
a piece then.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I'm gonna, as way of thanks to Binmeyer for everything he did, I'm gonna throw him an extra 25 of my share.
I'll give him 25 out of mine, so.
All right.
Binmeyer walks away with 300.
Nice.
So when we on here,
225.
because he paid us in gold coins,
Yes.
we have to, if we wanted platinum, would we have to go to a bank and exchange then?
Why would you want platinum?
Just because I'll look flash, wouldn't I, when I throw a platinum to a whore? Wedge one of them in her knickers when she's dancing.
There is a bank in Angel Run if you wanted to exchange it.
Oh, just thinking, my coin purse would be lighter, wouldn't it? I'll think about it.
That's true.
Session, that'll be.
Yeah. Yeah. The banking session. It's new to D&D.
That'd be the most boring 2-hour session.
I
of me just
promise for
queuing
those
up
watching,
for
we
ages.
will not be doing a banking session.
I'd
It'll
like
just
to
be
make
a
some very
Not without
low,
a heist
low
in there.
interest.
yeah. If you're breaking into a bank, that would be something we'll do.
We walk into the banking session and there's a queue of 48 people, and the entire session is just us waiting in the queue.
Take a number.
Two
Cashier number
tellers
one, please.
talking about their day-to-day lives and not really
Yeah,
making things go
and then next one, you've got a little old lady who runs the apothecary, canting out her daily intake in copper.
Yeah.
And you know, he did come in twice today, and I told him you got to put that cream on it properly. If you don't put it on properly, it's only going to grow to twice the size. And it did, you know, it came back later, and it was so bulbous.
Yeah, there you go. Banking session. Right.
Yeah, so I'd like to sort of speak to Binmar and say, look, I'm going to pay for Frank for a room for the night, but first thing in the morning, send him on his way back to the tribe.
All right, well.
I know how far the distance is in the journey, so I get him some provisions and stuff and charter a horse. I don't know how much that would cost.
Binmar, is it possible to make him think that he's done this of his own volition? The last thing we need is him getting halfway there and then deciding he's going to come back for revenge.
No, I can get him to go back home and not seek out revenge, and at least for a year. What was that?
Make him forget about the whole situation, perhaps.
Not the entire. No, not again. Not the entire thing. Now, I can get him to try his best to try and forgive during that year. But come the end of that year, if he's still full of hate, then that's that.
A year in game time, that's like 50 years in real time.
Yeah.
The rate we've been going
By the time he gets his memory back, we'll all be dead. It won't matter.
No,
Come on,
it's not a memory thing it was cast on. You'd know this, Meridian, from your arcane knowledge, that he's been cast on him. He's been doing like a command thing, which is that particular spell at its basic level would last 30 days, but if he casts it at a really high level, it'll last a year.
How long have we actually been since I sent message back to Angel Run?
What
know
was
about
it?
you boys, but it feels
5,
like we've been in that
6
arena for
days?
months.
Oh yeah, 5, 6 days, something like that.
Yeah, 6 days we've been here.
There you go.
6 days ago we bought the maps.
There you go.
You
Yeah.
sent your message 7 days ago.
But how long do we reckon it would take to send a message to Angel Run and back again?
It's not a matter of sending a message there and back. You've sent the message there. They then need to do an investigation and dig into the stuff that you want to know, and then send the message back.
Right.
At which point, Grom's having a disco.
Yeah. It went all dark all of a sudden.
Like, been on for too long, it turned itself off.
Right. But yeah, so what are you all going back to the nesting hound?
Nesting hands for the night. I think we must celebrate with beers. Well, he needs to rest and I need to sleep in order to find some way of curing him.
I was wanting to get provisions and stuff sorted for Frank for his journey and charter a horse. So
I reckon we could probably do that.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to
get the barkeep to do it.
I'd go.
Yeah, you could get one of the people at the nesting hound to be able to sort your horse and such for to buy a horse. That's something else. I don't know the price of a horse. I've not thought that far ahead. Let's have a look. Horse.
Whatever it is, I can just deduct it at a later date.
Yeah. Equipment, riding horse. Oh yeah. Ooh, cost you about 100 gold for a riding horse. To buy.
He's got a year, he can walk, right?
No,
He's tall, he's got long legs, he can walk.
I give him.
What about a riding donkey?
I buy him the horse.
Okay.
Oh, do you know what we should have got one of them giant scorpions or an ape or something off him. We had him over
You
a
killed them
barrel.
all.
I bet he had something hidden away.
You don't know.
Missed a trick there.
So,
I'd love it if he got confused by the message and thought we wanted him to free all the beasts as well.
Wake up in the morning, the
into
town
Garden
is on the
Springs.
road.
Like Jumanji, all of a sudden we just, what the hell's that noise?
Wake up tomorrow and it's gnarly.
Yeah. So you are heading back to where are you getting him a room at the nesting hound?
Somewhere nice, but not where we're staying.
All right. Top end of town.
Rack up a bill here.
Top end of
Is there a
town.
spoons?
Yeah, top end of town.
All right.
There's got to
Okay.
be a spoons. There's always a spoon.
As
Yeah.
well as
Long walk. to the loo.
food, being looked after, whatnot. Yeah, so 100 gold for the horse, food, and really nice place to stay. Knock another 10 gold on that as well. Just for one night and like one meal.
Yeah.
Costing you now this fight.
But at which point, Binrise then's like, well, I'll need to see him in the morning. Well, you be there.
Right, yeah, my lord. We'll stop by and say to that before we do what we do. I think we may be here for a bit longer.
Yeah, well, he goes with Hector to sort him out a room and whatnot, and commands him to, like, pretty much get some rest, and we'll see you in the morning type thing. And then accompanies you back to the nesting hound.
Oh, lovely. Right.
So
Drinks.
yeah, he sits and has drinks with you. Well,
Cheers to that one, guys. That was a hell of a fight.
turn out for the bugs out. A lot of
looks
people
to me
going to be
like
talking about you tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll make ourselves scarce at some point, I think. But you look like you've been able to handle yourself for a very long time, my lord. Here's some stories to tell.
Yeah,
The
well.
alchemy jug, and there you go. Tell us a tale.
So yeah, he does. He goes into these kind of after a few drinks. He goes into these rambling kind of drunken tales of debauchery and excitement and fights and magic, and there's some of them are so fantastic you're just not entirely certain if they're true.
I'm imagining the 14th Duke of Winslow is very.
I was very drunk. Very, very drunk now. But yeah, yeah, it's hard to keep that up. So yeah,
I'll listen to a few Binmare stories and then I'll
Sure.
sort of head out and just go for a wander and clear my head a bit.
okay, fine. Hector wanders off. So yeah, you spend the night just listening to fantastical tales of Goran Binmire. Until he gets to a point when he calls at night. Do apologise. Binmire brings it out of me. I was fine at the start of that. But yeah. So then he retires, goes back to his own abode, staggers on his way. Yeah, nobody wants to bump into a drunk Binmire.
Fish.
You think you're a toad? No. No, I don't. Make that up. So yeah. Anyway. So what are you gentlemen? Are you just gonna then crash the night, Hector? What you do? You went on a wander.
Yeah, just play that.
Sure.
Big like part of my past that I never thought I'd see again. So.
Yeah.
And what is everybody else doing? Are you just leaving him to?
Oribella is slightly chuffed, but also a little disappointed that we had to kill 2 big apes.
Yeah.
Still happy we got through it all right, but sad at the outcome in the arena. So sort of just goes quietly off to a room. Cadell, I would like to think, is just desperate for another hit of haste. At this point in time, I'll do that again. Oh shit! Oh, this is really blink. Right, okay. It's just
He'll be alright after a sleep. Long rest.
fine.
What's Grom and Meridian?
Like,
Meridian's just going to go for a shit and go to bed.
I was gonna say, shall we go see those ladies again?
No, I'm knackered, mate. It's been a long day.
It's been a very long day.
I know, Grom, but there's only so much one man can take in a day, and I'm desperate for a poo. It's been very long, and we've killed a couple of very large monkeys, and I think an early night is in order. Plus, I've got money burning a hole in my pocket. I think it might be a visit to Mr. Binmeyer tomorrow when he's sober.
Well, there is that. Alright, well, I can spend gold on something fantastical, or I can spend gold on a fantastic night. Hey.
Yes, well, the last time we did something like that, I fell off a fucking roof. I seem to remember. So
I think if your roof could talk, my friend, it would tell you some tales.
Well, so Hector, whilst you're on your wander, please roll a Constitution save.
I forgot about it.
Die in the street.
Oh, it's a natural 20 again. Yay.
Very nice, very nice. I thought you'd get slumped in an alley somewhere with all your gold.
I'm gonna roll a d20 to see the consistency of my feces. Oh, it's a 19. Solid one wipe.
There.
Barely even a splash.
Yeah.
Just lower gently.
Still 6.0s at the Olympics in the diving.
So, on that note, Hector then does make it back to the nesting hound fairly successfully. Yeah, you all get some rest. By the time Hector gets back, the table where you were all sat is now clear. You don't know where everybody's gone, but they've gone. You go back to your room and lay staring at the ceiling for a while before drifting off eventually. And that is where we'll end it for tonight. How do you mean? So yes, so the next time in 2 weeks, I think we're going to have to do this more regularly, regardless of who's here or not.
Yeah.
2 weeks, yeah, we delay so often because life gets in the way, and it does. But I feel that we need to keep the ball rolling. We understand that over periods like Christmas, a holiday season, it's a little bit too busy to be consistently doing it every 2 weeks, but generally speaking, we will be doing every 2 weeks. Come rain or shine, or, well, I was about to say rain, shine, or internet connection, but that's the one thing that will stop us from.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I've got no internet connection, then that's it.
Nuclear war, zombie apocalypse.
The lot.
It's like.
Are we having that as a long rest now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Mark a long rest.
Good.
We'll sort out Cadell and Arabella next time. But until next time, thank you. We enjoyed the session as well. I hope everybody who's watched enjoyed the session. Yeah, I certainly did. I always love playing Binmeyer, but I can't keep doing it all the time, or else I would. I'd just NPC him all the time. But I just can't keep doing it.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? You'll have to bring his daughter into the story at some point.
Yeah, I would actually. Yeah, absolutely. As I don't know, low-level enchantress.
Yeah.
But until next time, take care, everybody.
Take it easy, guys.
Bosh.
See you in a bit.